guys. I turned this on just as a car went past. Have to excuse the road noise. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, but I think everyone's getting going. It's another scorched river day coming up, so I thought get on with it, start riding early. This exercise I did on the weekend when I was teaching, and it just worked out to being a really good exercise, and I thought, might put this on my channel. It just ticked lots of boxes for lots of different horses and ponies and just worked really well. So I thought before I get on Billy, I'll show you how I've set it up, or the kind of design of it. I'm on quite a small arena here, so a bigger arena would be slightly better, but it doesn't matter the shape. This is a 30 by 30, so it's quite small. So I have a line of poles down the middle of my school, as you can see. It doesn't matter how many you put in. As you can see, I've got 5. And then in the middle-ish, I have like a little fan, so I have the yellow poles. And obviously jump wings at either end. But what's great about this exercise is it just ticks so many different boxes. So it's brilliant if you've got a horse that rushes when it's jumping, or a horse that struggles to keep the same rhythm in between its fences and its poles. If you've got a horse that needs to work on their suppleness, all those sort of things, this is going to be a great exercise. And even if your horse is good at all those things, it's just a nice exercise to do with them, keeps them sweet, that kind of thing. So I will go and jump on Billy and show you more about what I'm going to do. I try and do exercises that mean I don't have to get on and off lots of times, because it's me that has to get on and off. Sadly, I haven't got a pole picker upper here. Let's get going. I will try my hardest not to ramble on while trying to explain sort of the different exercises within this one big exercise and how it can help. Sadly, I don't have the best videoing in the world. It's pretty much a tripod with my phone on the fence. I don't have anyone to follow me around or catch better shots, so sorry about that, guys. So first up, I always start off in walk, and I just walk through the poles. The good thing about this exercise is you can do a bit of a serpentine if you've got a longer arena, or you can do a bit of a figure of 8 or stay on the circle. There's so many different options, so it's brilliant for just, warming up gently. Obviously, I've cut that short because you don't want to see me walking for 10 minutes. So I'm into the trot, and same again, really, to begin with, I work through on a figure of 8, or I work through on a serpentine, or through trotting through the fan. But I'm just trying to find and establish a good rhythm, get the horse to settle, to relax over their back, start to just soften around my inside leg, just become rideable and adjustable. You could also add, I didn't do it in this session, but you could also add like transitions in between the poles, anything to get the horse listening to you. You can see after doing a bit of a figure of 8 through the poles, I now come onto a circle and just trot between the 2 poles. And this is always a good exercise just to establish that good even rhythm from pole to pole. Make sure the horse is listening underneath you. Just, again, as I say, get them settled, get them relaxed over their back. Now I move on to doing a circle in the middle of the school, and the aim here is to trot over the 1 pole and then round to the little fan. The good thing about doing it in the middle is it makes you have to really ride the horse's outside shoulder. You don't want them drifting. Now into canter, and pretty much I just repeat all the exercises that I have done in trot, but now in the canter. Again, I'm still looking for that nice rhythm, the balance of the canter, making sure that the horse stays soft, that they're listening, they stay focused. In the canter, I'm also working on the rhythm staying the same from pole to pole, not wanting the horse to rush or drop off the legs, so the horse must stay in a good quality canter. Here you see I go on a circle, and I go from the single pole to the little fan, and again I'm really watching that the horse doesn't fall out the outside shoulder, that they keep staying soft and supple around my inside leg. Also again, that the rhythm stays the same, that it doesn't vary from pole to pole. To make this exercise a little bit harder, you could raise the poles, especially on the fan. It's great gymnastic work for any horse. The reason this exercise works so well for horses that rush is that you can constantly keep changing up. They never get settled with just the one exercise. So if you find your horse jumps a pole and then tends to like to run off after the fence, you can put them straight into the fan or something that will help keep their focus and keep them listening to you, and also helps you maintain that better balance and rhythm. Once your horse is settled in the canter work over the poles, it's time to raise the jumps. Now, it's totally dependent on your horse's ability to how high you choose to have the jumps. And in this instance, I didn't need them particularly big for Billy, but I just wanted to work on that balance and him staying the same from pole to pole, jump to jump. Now, it's a challenge for horses that get more excited, and if you've got a horse that does like to rush at the fence, then it's worth jumping a fence and then going straight into a pole exercise, then back to the jump. And the whole point with mixing it up is hopefully it takes away that horse's need to rush. It also helps you to maintain that balanced canter. Also, it just keeps the horse on their toes. Keep mixing it up so they never know quite what's happening next. To end this schooling session, I've done the exercise where you jump the top show jump, canter down to the bottom show jump and jump that. You then go back into the middle of school and do the little fan setup with the poles, then back out large again and do the 2 show jumps again. And it's just a real good test for the horse to check that they really are truly listening to you, that you have them in a good balance, they stay in the same rhythm from the fence to the poles, and nothing changes and the quality of the canter stays the same. So that's a good exercise to finish on, I think.